Do they have the same vacuum as us?
Is that a shark?
That's a Bissell
No, that's not
Pet.
a shark.
Oh,
Bissell Pet Edition.
it's just the same color, like 80s teal.
I love that.
Yeah.
Vacuums are so cool.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, dude.
No,
Stop it!
I get so excited about vacuums sometimes.
Welcome back to Cake Check, the show where five goobers play D&D, probably not the right way, but they have a good ass time doing it. Last time, the gang got a reward from the police department for cracking the Lengthy Arms case before they made for Grimbo's to do some shopping and light gambling. Grimbo let him know that it's actually Godfrey's birthday, and he asked them to stop by Godfrey's new apartment at the block in Hotown for the party. While they were there, as the only people who showed, Godfrey revealed his dream of wanting to participate in the Hotown Hunger Games, which just happened to be the following day. He then showed them to a secret contraption that he's been working on, the Unbigifier, which converted each party member into the 14-year-old version of themselves for the next 24 hours. So they decided to throw him a better party, and they met up with as many people as they could get to show up on short notice at Bowl Your Dick Off, where everybody got absolutely smashed and passed out in various places around the bowling alley.
Waking up to ash
Sammy's getting
and
hit by
dust.
bowling balls coming out of the little chute.
Yep.
Never turn that off.
No,
Finally,
it's just continually
one gets
going.
you and you're like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, I finally wake up to that.
I'm waking up in my bed,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna go downstairs, and I'm gonna make a Bloody Mary. No real blood. And I'm gonna sit on my couch with my head thrown back and sip my Bloody Mary until someone else comes down.
Okay. You do have your 14-year-old tolerance still.
Yeah, at 14, I was fucking wild.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Sammy needs some hair of the dog, so he's gonna crack a cold one at the bar.
Grip it and rip it.
I love the sound effects.
Locke, as usual, is going to wake up in her tub and do some morning prayers.
I think I remember that fucking Gobblegut was like in one of the booths or something. I think he fell asleep in a booth.
That sounds right.
Whatever you say, man. I don't even know where Godfrey woke up.
Where did
I don't either.
Do we have a DJ?
Godfrey's gone.
Oh,
You don't know where Godfrey woke up.
well, shit.
Speaking of DJs, Gobblegut is gonna like groggily wake up and go over to the DJ booth and throw on some sick tunes.
What does that entail?
Sammy's gonna watch him do this.
I'm gonna walk over to him.
And I'm gonna turn it up
Yeah.
Oh no.
as it gets to the drop.
And I'm gonna say, oh my god, I saw these guys live. And by these guys, I mean just the guy, the main guy. Me too! High five.
I heard that bar got destroyed though.
What?
Yeah, where that concert was at.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, like one guy died.
What?
Yeah. I think
How do
it was
you
like
know
It was
this?
like a homeless guy though.
How do you know that?
I'm a detective. I just detect things.
Where's Jess Choir and Locke? I don't really hang out with you guys like one-on-one a lot.
I need a buffer.
Locke comes
Yeah, it's
downstairs
probably
singing
bathtub.
along.
Oh my god, hey. See, this is so much more normal, right? What's Jess Choir doing?
Just gonna emerge from the bathroom.
Hey, Jess Choir.
Are you ready to get Hunger Games?
Do you guys want to go kill some kids?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Proverbially.
How do you
Kills them?
Hypothetically, in Minecraft.
listen? Sometimes you hit a kid with your car. How are you supposed to see them?
Do we have food?
No.
I don't know.
I have yield DoorDash.
Find a homeless person.
Locke's gonna go turn the song off.
I have yield DoorDashed some McGriddles.
What is a McCliddle?
So basically, it's like, for me, it's fake sausage, and then it's like a pancake. Do you know what a pancake is? It's like a sweet cake in a pan, but then they put maple syrup in it, and it'll cure you.
Okay.
Eat it.
They're already here.
Yeah, it's a DoorDash. They use the dash action to get here.
They got here twice as fast.
So I hand them
We
out.
dash so you can get your food twice as fast.
Where's
Exactly.
Godfrey?
Oh my god, Godfrey.
Godfrey.
I walk around with the McGriddle in my hand going, Godfrey.
You hear nothing.
I'm gonna go search for Godfrey.
All right, where are you going?
I think Godfrey.
Can I get a map of the upstairs? Do you have that?
Oh God.
Doesn't. Oh, it's okay.
Somewhere, I don't know.
Okay.
Did he go back to his apartment?
I don't think so. Would the empty apartments be? Because we brought him here. Would the empty apartments be locked?
I guess that's up to you guys.
Samuel,
You have the key.
shit unlocked.
We are bad homeowners.
We probably never even thought about it. So yeah, they might be
Yeah.
unlocked.
Guys, he's at the IKEA. I'm calling it. He's waiting for us.
The
at
IKEA?
The IKEA Hunger Games.
I'm gonna call Godfrey's phone.
Where are you standing right now? Just in the.
Like in the main area upstairs. Probably walked up there.
You hear above you somehow, like through the ceiling, just like.
I'm gonna. Can I turn back on this?
What kind of ceilings are on in there?
Every time we touch though.
It's the skylight.
So I'll just go up to the roof, maybe.
You're going up to the roof, and you see all your swans there, and Godfrey is fully laid back, sprawled out, broken bottle of Jägermeister on the ground on top of your swan.
Did anybody come up here with me?
Yes.
I'm DJing.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't
bobbing
worry,
to
I
this.
can heal him, and I'm.
I don't think he's dead.
I can heal him.
Godfrey.
I'm just gonna kneel down and slap him. See, he's healed.
Good job. Godfrey.
It's the day of the Hunger
Yeah.
Games.
Do you want this?
But
It's a McGriddle.
do you have McMuffin?
No. And this will heal you.
I have tinned fish.
Do you want that?
Nah, I take some McGriddle.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Come downstairs. Come downstairs.
He slowly, sheepishly eats the McGriddle. He's holding it with both hands, nibbling at it, and walking down the stairs slowly, head hung low.
Do you want a Bloody Mary?
This is kind of gross. Do you have mimosa?
Yeah. Who else wants a mimosa? Hell yeah.
Mimosas.
Yeah.
Mimosa?
Mimosa.
All right, I make a mimosa for everybody, but in Godfrey's, I also put a 5-hour energy in it.
Oh,
Why do I
nice.
feel like 14-year-old Gobblegut should have a mohawk?
He doesn't have hair.
I'm imagining the baby
Somehow,
dinosaur
though.
from Dinosaurs. Yeah, so I make mimosas. I hand them out. I pause the song.
Oh.
And I say, okay, guys. The IKEA Hunger Games.
What's our game plan?
Yeah.
Let's just kill some children.
I don't think we kill
So
them.
Oh,
how about this?
non-lethally.
We team up until
What
we
is the best
take out.
section of the IKEA? IKEA.
And why is it couches?
Hiding spots.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
Precisely.
Kitchen.
hot meatballs as a weapon.
Yeah, you only get the ones though.
What?
Meatball.
No,
Yeah, it's
not if you're in the kitchen.
Little.
Not if you're in the kitchen.
No,
Snow has
they
a-
take out
Whoa.
all the meatballs except for one.
Because they prepares them and takes them to the door. Have you never seen the Hotel Hunger Games?
No, I'm not from here.
Oh.
I'm from Cincinnati.
Oh.
Sorry about
Cincinnati.
that.
Nice.
So we eliminate everyone else, then the truce ends, right? We're truced until we
Well,
eliminate.
I think then
What
we.
happens after that? Do we just kill each other, or?
Well, we each take like 30 seconds to go our separate ways, and then it's game on. That way, it's fair.
yeah.
Can we use like magic attacks and stuff?
Yeah.
But
As long as they're non-lethal.
non-lethal.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Is it your birthday wish to win the Hunger Games?
I mean, that would be really cool, but I guess it's fine if I don't. win
No,
the Hunger
merci.
Games.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give him my bracer of modesty
Okay.
temporarily.
So he's gonna get rid of his spell slot and get an extra spell die.
Yeah. But he has to give it back. I make him pinky promise.
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna take away knock.
Okay.
So we head out to the Hotown Hunger Games, yeah?
You're heading out?
I think so.
I think so.
All right.
Got all my gear.
Yep. You're packing up. You're not gonna be able to take your weapons in.
I'll leave the front lock here then.
Okay.
Safely locked away.
Yep. Any weapons you wanna not take in and have taken by the Hotown Hunger Games people and given back to you later, leave them here.
I will put all my weapons in my room and lock it.
Okay.
I only care about my gun, so I'm just gonna.
Okay, so you're just taking like a fucking bandolier of different swords.
A rapier, a dagger, and a spear. Yeah.
Like just
And a
Also-
cutlass.
just in case.
Oh, yeah, my
Just
cutlass.
in
They
case.
can't take my spiritual weapon.
That's true.
That's a spell.
God is
Yeah.
always at your side.
So they take my short bow and my gun?
Yeah, you have to find your own weapons there.
Oh,
That's
It's the Hunger Games.
That's
Luckily, I
fine.
don't use weapons.
They're mostly nerf based, but they have the same stats. They're high powered nerf weapons.
is that one that's like a chain, like a belt-fed chain gun?
The Vulcan?
Why do you know
do.
the name?
I had one. Are you kidding me? I had 2 of those bad boys. Burnt the
my
motor out on
God.
both of them.
Hell yeah.
Anyway,
Okay. So
all right, you were headed out to the local IKEA. You are hitting the town. Are you just walking there? Are you gonna fly?
Oh yeah, let's fly.
Let's fly.
All right. You fly to
Baller
IKEA.
like that.
There are throngs of kids walking on the sidewalks to get there. They're all headed in the same general direction toward IKEA, and there is a general air of excitement throughout Hotown. They're very excited for this bloodbath. And you eventually get there, and the parking lot is packed. They've like chained it off. There's like a chain link fence, temporary one surrounding it. There are tons of kids there. And you can see through the huge crowd of kids, right in the middle of the parking lot, a forklift piloted by Ellie, the forklift lesbian, holding a pallet that's suspended about 10 feet in the air with a dude on top of it. So where do you guys want to sit down?
should we split up or should we stay together?
I'm gonna park my swan in the handicap spot,
Cool.
like George Costanza.
Good move.
I'm gonna call the police. No, I'm gonna park my swan far away so I can get out fast.
Yeah, good call. No scratches or anything.
Locke's
Yeah.
gonna do a classic holding maneuver above and dive down with her
Oh,
wings.
wow.
Whoa.
Power move.
Yeah.
That's psychological warfare before it even starts.
I have a whole game plan figured out with my stuff here.
Oh.
Mine is just wind.
Yeah, there's definitely a radius of children who just stare up at you, mouth agape, and silence, watching you descend upon them.
Watching this flying child
Yeah.
descend upon them
I
Yeah,
want to
and land in a superhero stance on the ground.
fuck yeah.
I want to also find like a spot near the back, but like close enough that the kids can like see and watch and stuff. Mm-hmm. And but like dive straight for it, kind of like you
Like
know,
an
like one of
airplane
those.
landing?
And but the at the last minute, the swan just
Whoa.
and it like spreads its
Damn.
wings super far, and yeah.
Very cool. It's a couple feathers fly up. Very nice.
Looks
Jessica,
like
are you doing anything funky?
pose from the old Pokemon
Oh,
days.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Hogan.
Okay.
Oh.
The Pokemon.
Yes.
Okay, I thought you said Hulk Hogan,
No, I
and
got
I
you.
said
Hold
he's
on.
a bad guy. Esquire, sorry.
Oh, no.
Nothing special.
All right. Godfrey is also going to sensibly park his swan next to Jasquire's swan. Normal style.
I text in the group chat that we've created called Ho Hung.
Hung hose.
Hung Hos, that's much better. Yeah. And I say, should we all stick together or should we like split up so people don't know that we're a team?
We need a
Godfrey
meeting
immediately
place.
responds. He says, "Meet me. I help cheat."
Okay, where?
He just starts waving his hands.
Oh my
wildly.
God.
He's next to Jasquire. And they're kind of off in the normal parking area.
Okay, I walk over.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk and try to exude confidence. That's not gonna be easy for me.
You do have huge wings.
I'm flipping off everybody that I walk by.
Nice. Really setting it up.
What is the age range for the Hotown Hunger Games?
It's 14 to 16.
Cool. That's all I need to know.
They're competing for like bread
a song
too.
that I imagine.
bread.
Yeah, they don't. Hotown has a horrible poverty issue, so this is like, yeah.
What were the prizes for this?
500 gold. I don't know what he's talking about.
I just wanted to let us all know that we're depriving kids of meals
They do get
Nah.
one meatball
No, they get a meatball and a toothpick.
and a t-shirt.
and a T-shirt.
Can't forget the t-shirt.
I'm sorry.
Since
I was
survived
really.
the Hotown Hunger Games.
All I
gonna
got was
be-
this meatball.
I'm gonna be so honest. I was really drunk during that session when we did all that,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't really remember much of it.
Yeah. When this episode comes out, check the merch store. I'm gonna make that t-shirt.
Hey guys, also check the merch store for just the stuff that's already there.
Yeah. Nothing new really. There's a boobsnow.com t-shirt, but
Is there really?
yeah, it looks like the Google logo.
I should buy it for my dad. He'd tie dye it.
The O's look like boobs.
Oh,
He'd love that.
clever.
So okay, I go over to Godfrey.
Okay.
We're grouping up. Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, they're gonna call the names. They pulls them out of a little thing, and
Like an IKEA bucket hat?
no, it's like a small, affordable yet sturdy storage cube.
Okay, yeah.
They pulls the names out of there, and you guys are not legal residents of Hotown. I am, so I'm gonna make sure they call all of our names.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little spell work on it
Okay.
Belly spell.
and make sure they all everything back to back
Yeah.
says our
Wait,
names.
how many contestants will there be, Godfrey?
50.
Okay, we can easily.
Was that the only reason you
problem.
called us over? Because you didn't answer my text.
I don't. Yeah.
Should we
We'd
stick
have-
together or no?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
No, we went over this plan at the bar. We stick together until it's just us, and then we
I don't.
walk 30
know if
paces,
that
and then
will work
then it's
out.
game on.
Like if we're just a group of people going through and fucking taking
Yeah.
kids off one by one, I think we should split up.
I think so.
Okay.
And until you said do they do like a notification to let you know someone's like been eliminated?
They usually do a notification for every 5 until they get to the last 10. Because then they count it off one by one.
Okay. Do they say names or do they just say like?
No, just numbers.
Is that because the DM didn't name everybody?
Is it? I think is it like 10 names?
We have phones. Stones?
Yeah. Can we have our stones?
Yeah, I don't really think that takes those away.
I
Okay.
can put it in my
Okay.
bra. What is they going to do? Frisk a 14-year-old?
Right.
I mean, yeah, no, they don't.
I'll
As
put
long as
mine
you don't
in-
have any like weapons or anything, then you're fine.
I'll put mine in my secret pocket.
What's that?
My vagina.
Oh,
Yeah.
You could also not do that.
I've been hiding mine between my butt cheeks this whole time.
Mine's kind
Sammy's
not
got
do
the
that?
dumpy.
Hold on.
Mine's just in my coat
Now that I know I
pocket.
need to do that, let me make a phone call real quick.
Actually, I want to do that to see if it's working. Hold on. We're just
I'm
gonna
gonna
group call
chase
everyone.
Gobblegut with my booty phone.
I haven't
It's gonna touch you.
put it in my vagina yet.
No, I was more hoping that he would feel it.
Oh my god, there's too much tequila in these margaritas.
There's not.
How does it feel vibrating between your cheeks?
It's kind of nice. I think I need to go to a certain store after we get done here.
We're gonna split up.
I think that's
You
the
guys
best
want
option.
to?
That might make fighting a little more difficult.
I was gonna
Godfrey, we
say,
can stick
how is
Maybe we should pair up. I just
if
feel
we split up, then it's gonna be like half the people are just like sitting there, while the other half have fun and fight people.
I think we should team up, but not the whole group. I feel like we should
Gobblegut,
do
you wanna
maybe
go with
3
me and
and 3.
Godfrey?
Is that's what I'm saying?
Okay, me,
So-
Godfrey, and Gobble are on
Okay.
the team. Join us or
Okay.
not.
Dibs on Jesquire.
Visit squad.
And Halak.
Visiting Volok squad.
I get down on one knee and I press a digitation, a ring, pop.
Wow,
And
Norbit.
I say, Locke, will you please be on my team in the Hotel Hunger Games?
I'll think about it.
She's kind of like Rasputia from
What?
Norbit.
From
John
Norbit?
loves Norbit. Don't engage him. Don't engage him.
Call me Lesbutia.
Lesbutia?
Resbutia.
From Norbit.
Like I've never heard that slur before.
Norbit is
You
kind
look
of
like a
like
real Lesbutia.
Norbit is kind of like the whole movie is a slur almost.
Yeah.
So, Hunger Games.
Yeah.
How are we going to talk about our plans without these three hearing us?
Group chat. I created a group chat
Okay.
called Hungry Hungry Ho Hos.
Boys, what's our group chat called?
Dicks with guns?
Eh.
Okay, well, you come up with something better.
Gabos.
Killer Death Strike.
Yes, that's hardcore. I like that. Shadowblade Killer Death Strikes. That's our name.
I send in our group chat and I say, their name is really fucking stupid, right?
Shadowblade Killer Death Strikes.
Locke's already in the planning phase. He's typing out a text, says, I think we should set up in the bathroom and then I can use a fog cloud and we can use some electric spells and I could do create water and then we can just electrocute people as they get close to us.
I just looked at Locke's phone. She's gonna put a font cloud in the bathroom.
That makes sense.
I punch Godfrey in the goddamn face.
I just equipped a little snare spell so we could snare people and just kind of.
Oh, Shadowblade.
Shadowblade, never see it coming.
That's a 20 to hit.
Wow. Yeah, you hit her big time.
I texted the group chat. Girls fart ew.
Ew.
Girls fart ew.
Girls do be farting.
I get him for 4 damage.
I mean, not an insignificant amount of damage for this little guy. So I'm gonna take away 4 health from this fucker.
Oh no.
And he's gonna. Nah, he's gonna be cool about this one.
You just punched a child for kind of no reason.
Yeah,
He looked at my friend's phone.
Yeah, that's gonna hold up in court.
Aren't you like older than us?
Shadowblade. Shadowblade.
Strike Killer Squad.
Strike Squad. Man.
I text in the group chat again and I say, Locke, that's a really good idea. I have unlimited Eldritch Blast. And
Not unlimited data, so poor.
I think we put the water on the floor and then they slip and fall and that's when we get them.
yeah. I think that's a good idea. I also think we could utilize some of the like couches and things if needed to direct people to the bathroom. And then I send a couch emoji and then a skull emoji. And then I also say, I hate Godfrey, I wish he would die.
Skull emoji, skull emoji.
Skull emoji, lightning emoji, fire emoji,
This is
weed
a
emoji.
Death threat.
And I send it.
Death Squad, Death Strike Squad, Killer.
3 of the blue hearts.
Shadowblade Killer Death Strike Squad.
That's my name.
Locke
And they
sends
go,
back an octopus.
Like Dodgeball.
Like dodgeball.
My favorite movie, Dodgeball.
I forgot.
Oh, we could have been the
Can we
average.
please do a double feature Dodgeball like Norbit?
We could have been the average hose.
Oh, fuck.
We still have time to change the name if we want
We'll
that.
fuck
though.
on it.
Have they
I thought
started
we were
calling
the
names?
killer
Yeah, Killer
Squad,
Death
Death
Strike
Strike.
Killer
Zero.
Death Strike, Shadow Squad, Blade,
Shadowblade Killer Death Strikes.
Globo Gym.
They started calling names.
Can we be
the name he
the
just called.
Can we be the Robo Scorpions and go with both of our?
That's the ultimate.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good actually. So I'll get on my knee, and then you guys get behind me, and you put your arms up, and you go behind my shoulders. That's really cool actually.
We're kind of just Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what it was like to be a 14-year-old girl around 14-year-old boys. And you're like, okay, guys, here's the logistics. And they're like, and then we'll do a flip.
And then they
my
try to do a flip
skateboard.
and they like hurt themselves and they lay on the ground going,
We
oh!
kind of Family Guy fall, yeah.
Is it time yet?
Suddenly, a voice booms out through the parking lot. The dude on top of the pallet, this half-elf dude with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, he's sitting on a small green stool.
I think that's my dad.
He pulls up a megaphone. He looks very uncomfortable, and he looks at his watch, and the clock hits 12. He brings the megaphone up to his mouth. He says, "All right, everybody, welcome to the 6th annual Ho-Town Hunger Games, sponsored by the Temple of the Dog. You guys know the rules. Your name gets called. You gotta participate. Everybody starts in the warehouse. There's a big circle surrounding the shit pile. Just run up, grab whatever shit you can. Try not to get killed in the process. Showrooms upstairs, warehouse downstairs, both fair game. Have fun beating the dog shit out of each other, and the last one standing wins the grand prize, 500 gold. Just remember, there can only be one. No killing, maiming is allowed. I'm gonna start calling some names. If you hear your name, head through the front door, get your meatball, and stand in position, please."
I raise my hand.
He doesn't see you.
I wave my hand like a little kid.
He kind of looks over to you, but he doesn't.
This is more a DM question.
Yeah.
Do we need to specify non-lethally, or is it
It's assumed that it's gonna be
okay,
non-lethal.
cool.
Non-lethal
If you want to
fireball.
maul, you can say, "I want to do this horrible thing to this child," but
Yeah, like, do I have to say non-lethally Eldritch Blast for 80 hit points?
no, you could say, "I'm going to cast fireball on this child," and it will set them on fire, but they'll live.
Okay.
Okay, so he starts grabbing some cards out of his
I think you
little
know you have
storage
to
unit,
do.
and he starts calling off some names. He says,
Lisa Crambington, Yubin Tubas, Skeep, Bronktol. We got Jorp. Gorgonzola Peppercini, Fred Jones, Ellen Smith, Gortum Francisco, Dak Shepard, Glup Shitto, and Godfrey Von Seacrest.
Glup Shitto.
We've got
Godfrey
Dak
starts
Shepard?
moving his hand back behind his back.
Glup Shitto is in a meme about Star Wars characters.
Dak Shepard is just a guy.
He pulls out the next name. He reads,
Mortabella Mormon Glebe, Luke Augustine,
Martin Gleam.
Sammy Whiskers P.I.,
How's that
Jeff
kid a PI?
Pinkerton, Gobblegut, Uncle Donkley,
and he keeps reading off these names.
Uncle Donkley.
there's Barboli T Boots, there's Rigid Skink.
And Godfrey waves you toward the entrance and starts making his way toward the front doors.
Let's go. Let's Hunger Game.
Okay, you get close to the entrance. You hear the last of the names being called before he goes,
All right, that's all 50. Rest of you clear out. You'll get them next year. And for those of you still going in, please dispose of your meatball toothpick as soon as possible. We do not want a repeat of last year.
and you are entering through the front door of the IKEA. And you met with Shelly, the other forklift lesbian. She has a holster full of toothpicks with a little flag on top. She's stabbing them into a tub of Swedish meatballs and handing them out to each kid. She says, 1 meatball per kid. Please throw away your toothpick. Good luck in there. Next.
Hi.
Hey, 1 meatball. Enjoy. Good luck in there.
Thank you.
You seem familiar.
No.
Okay. Good luck.
Can I get some lingonberry jam?
That's all we got. Move along, please. Thank
No.
you. Enjoy.
Can I get 2 first?
No.
I push her.
Little guy, 1 meatball. Enjoy. Please throw away your toothpick.
Bob's gonna take her meatball, turn back to the others that are still entering, like the random children. Throw the meatball on the ground and eat the toothpick.
Okay, they're thoroughly intimidated. You have made some enemies already. No problem. Okay. Can you make a check to see if that hurts you at all, please?
She's just gonna put it in her mouth and chew on it. She's not gonna try to fucking swallow
Okay, I thought you were
it.
gonna fully eat and digest the toothpick.
But you are made of water. It will eventually, like...
You'll pass it, but you're gonna get driftwood.
Not painlessly.
No, your entire digestive system is lubricated.
I just wanted her to throw the meatball on the ground and put the toothpick in her mouth instead and chew.
Do you still have a gallbladder?
I don't know.
Do you still have
She might have a
tonsils?
swim bladder.
Because if so, you're fine. Those are made to digest sticks.
Are you like a bird? Do you like eat a rock so you can digest stuff easier?
Me personally, no.
Vampires aren't birds
Yeah.
that we know of.
Anybody else want to do some special sauce with their meatball?
I'm gonna give it to the nearest kid.
Aw.
I'm like, here you go, little buddy. And then I'm gonna lean down and whisper in his ear. I'm like, you're dead fucking meat.
That's Glup Shitto.
You're
And he goes,
fucking dead meat. And I'm gonna knee him in the balls.
Oh my god.
Shelly sees you and says, nope, save it for the fucking ring, dude.
And then I do the death eyes at the Glub.
Okay. Yeah, Glup Shitto is now your enemy. All the kids are filtering in to the, they're going through the checkout area. There's a series of IKEA workers in yellow polos guiding you into the warehouse. As you're passing through this area, they're all repeating the same spiel. They're like, form up on the yellow circles surrounding the ship pile, wait for the buzz, grab whatever you can, go buck wild in there. And all these kids are getting in position around this big circular line.
Wait.
Right where you killed that big trailer last time you were in IKEA. And in the middle of this warehouse is a huge pile of like flat packed cardboard boxes with these assorted weapons on top, mostly Nerf and like some household stuff. All non-lethal, of course. But there is a large assortment of things, and 44 other children lining up around this circle.
Can we get spots next to each other?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna whisper to Gobblegut, wait for the rush.
Yeah. How far away is this center part where all this stuff is from my exact position?
Well,
would you
everybody's in
say?
a circle.
Yeah, it's a circle, so everybody's about 50 feet away.
Okay.
Uh-oh. I don't know what that... I didn't like that laugh, but all right.
Can I make a perception check for some items?
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh. Can I tell you, before I tell you this number, I'm specifically looking for something along the lines of like a hairdryer, something with a cord.
Toaster.
That would be fine. Something with a cord that's got a little weight to it.
Corded item with a little weight to it.
And that roll is going to be, I'm just double checking, that's 25.
Maybe like a panini press.
25?
Yeah, panini press would work.
There is a toaster oven. There is a little drill with a detachable battery, but the detachable battery does have a cord attachment you can plug into it. There is a lamp with a long cable, like a metal lamp.
That'll work.
Okay. Anybody else want to scope the pile? Or do you want to just fucking go for it? It's going to be largely initiative based, the quality of weapon you get.
Could I just look? We're just going to look.
Yep.
For anything launchable.
Yeah.
That's a natural one.
Natural one.
That's some little naturals.
You see a single shot Nerf pistol.
Never mind.
What'd you get?
A 2.
What are you going to look for? Same thing?
The coolest Nerf gun.
The coolest Nerf gun? Yeah, you see the same single shot Nerf
The Nerf
pistol.
double shot.
You see a Nerf football. The like bullet one with the fins on the back.
Oh, yes.
Can I potentially stay right where I am whenever it starts and wait for everyone to get to the center and then act?
I mean, yeah, you're free to do whatever you want. It's just you might not get the best shit if you do that.
That is 100% fine with me.
Okay. For sure.
Is the only way up to the warehouse or to the main floors escalators?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Godfrey turns to the Shadowblade Killer Dark Evil guys, whatever the fucking name was.
I thought we were
remember.
the Robo Scorpions now.
Something.
I thought we were the average hose.
One of them, maybe all of them. So he says, "Do we like have a plan for like our strategy?
Gobblegut's gonna get him.
How? What are you gonna do? Oh no, you're gonna fireballs him, aren't you? Oh fuck! Alright, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, shit. Alright, man.
I like that.
Okay.
Chance is taking out more kids than anti-vaxxer parents right now.
I'm gonna have to do some math.
You're gonna have to do a lot of deck saves.
Yeah.
50 to be 47 to be exact.
Alright, so a voice comes over the loudspeaker. He says, "Alright, kids, everybody get ready. Y'all ready?
Yeah. Maybe.
Alright, on my signal, let the 6th annual Hotown Hunger Games commence in 3, 2, 1, get them."
Let's roll some initiative, see what kind of weapons you can grab.
12.
12. You are looking for a corded weapon. Okay, so you can find a lamp in there, no problem. A nice, hefty 10-pound lamp with a 8-foot cable.
Damn, Esquire.
13.
Lamp.
13. You are going to find... What are you looking for specifically?
I would like something that I could throw javelin style.
You find a collection of 3 curtain rods,
Okay.
which can function as javelins or bow staves, depending on how you want to use it. And that is a +2 bow staff situation. And Locke, your lamp is going to function as a combination +2 mace, +2 whip.
I got a 9, but I'm gonna hang back by Gobblegut.
Okay, yours isn't going to matter so much because you're hanging back, but keep that number in mind.
Okay.
21.
21, what are you looking for?
Bow.
You want a bow? All right, I'm going to tell you, because you got such a high roll, I'm going to tell you the top tier shit that you see. With a 21, you see the best shit. It appeals to you immediately. You see a pepper ball gun. You see a blowgun with sleep darts. You see a Nerf crossbow with stink bomb tips. You see a real hammer.
Sleep dart gun, hammer, and the Nerf gun if I can. Yeah.
Okay, you're going to be able to grab one for sure, and then you'll have to fight some children for the rest. Which one are you going to grab first?
Let's go with the Nerf gun.
You're going to grab the Nerf crossbow with the stink bomb tips.
Nerf crossbow with stink bomb.
So that is going to function as a +2 heavy crossbow with 1d6 poison damage in a 5-foot radius.
Anyway.
Okay, Gobblegut and Sammy.
I got 11.
You got 11?
Yeah, he got 9. I got 11.
9/11.
Gobblegut, what are you
Make a wish.
spying? Well, actually, yours are going to matter less. But just, I guess, from a distance, what are you guys looking for?
Remind me to show you the
The
9/11
exact
pancakes
right
t-shirt.
moment where all of the kids are as close as possible to the center.
See that?
Weapon-wise. First, you're definitely spying the scene.
I'm looking for that Nerf chain gun.
The Vulcan.
Yeah, I want the Vulcan.
You don't spy a Vulcan with your roll.
Is there a Nerf revolver?
Oh, the
You got a
Maverick.
I got
You got 11.
I got 11. I got 11.
There is the Nerf Maverick, which is a standard gun +1. Godfrey
Dinosaur.
spies something that he likes very much that he's going to not reveal yet.
Okay.
Can the Hunger Game ho-hos... I'm going to send out a text.
A text right
In the
now?
middle of
We're all
this-
right next to each other.
Okay.
Actively running toward the pile.
Actively. I thought...
I guess the thing has started. You've spied your weapons.
Okay,
I thought we got them.
Yeah, I
since
thought
we already
had
have them in our.
them.
You spied them. You can run for them if that's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Okay, you're making a dead sprint.
A dash. Yeah.
Okay, you have grabbed every weapon I assigned to you. You're in the middle of the room right now.
And we can get 10 feet back, presumably, with a speed of 60 with a dash.
Correct.
Okay. So I do that.
So you've hit the middle of the room, you've grabbed your weapon, and you've run 10 feet away immediately. Kids have already started fighting each other over weapons and shit. And Godfrey has not listened, and he has run into the fold, doing the same thing. Godfrey has grabbed, that's right, a Nerf Vulcan, and he's run back 10 feet toward Sammy and Gobblegut.
Fuck him, Gobble. Fuck him. Fuck him. We need that gun more than he does.
We went to have ran back in the direction of the escalators.
Yeah.
Okay, so the escalators are over here. So let's say Locke.
We're 10 feet from the pile, right?
Yep. That's Locke, Mortabella, Jesquire, Sammy, and Gobblegut. I'm putting you on the far side. So that was 50 feet. And then Godfrey doesn't have a picture. What am I going to fucking give Godfrey?
Do you have a pride flag?
They go back.
Yeah, dude.
It can be you.
Picture of me. This is Godfrey. Okay.
I thought Godfrey
So
ran to
Godfrey
the center.
is 10 feet away from the circle. And there are a lot of other kids surrounding this. Gobblegut and Sammy, what are you guys doing?
You got an 11. You go first, right?
I'm casting Fireball.
Yeah, so how's this going to work?
Make a bunch of deck saves. I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm going to make a deck save per group of 5 children.
Okay.
So that's going to be 9 deck saves.
All All right, I'm gonna start rolling damage if that's all right with you.
Yep.
So those who failed take 43 damage. Those who passed take half. You two need to make dex saves,
Dex saves.
and so do you.
Why?
I cast fireball.
Dun, 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 dun.
You've set all the boxes on fire.
Yeah, so I basically
All the weapons that were there are on
Fucking
fire.
enemies.
We have spells. We're good.
I got a 15.
you failed.
John, I have a question.
Yep.
I put all my stuff into D&D Beyond today as far as my items.
You have to pass a 16.
Is my Ring of Redirection, is using that a reaction?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it sure is.
Cool.
I love this shit. Okay, so Ring of Redirection. Gobblegut is going to have to fail a DC 12 con save.
Okay.
On fail, he's going to take 75% of the damage you would have taken.
Don't roll yet.
If he passes, he takes 25% of the damage you would have taken.
Okay. So he needs to make a con save.
Yep.
No dex save for me.
Does that affect me?
Right?
Well,
Wait.
you make a dex save. That'll
Okay.
determine how much damage you should take.
Okay. That's gonna be a 10.
So that is the full 43 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Full 43 damage.
So this is a
Gobblegut might get fucked from this.
worth for blowing up all the kids.
That's a good plan.
Don't
you
attack
know?
people with more magic items than you.
What was the save? Wisdom or Constitution?
Constitution.
Okay. What was
Hold
the
on.
number?
12?
12.
That's an 11.
That's an 8 on the die.
Yep.
So
That's an 11.
No healer in your posse either.
how much?
all right.
How much is that for each of us?
So Gobblegut is going to take 32 damage.
Okay.
And Locke is going to take 11.
I basically punch your fire back at you.
Pretty much.
So I got a 19, so I passed. So I take half,
Yeah.
which is
21.
okay. And then I'm gonna hellish rebuke.
Uh-huh.
Could I get a dex?
Wait, how
A
much
dex
did
save?
you take?
From you.
How much damage did you take?
21, but that just puts me at my regular HP because I had temp HP.
Okay, okay, it does?
Actually, it puts me at 10 lower, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, that's, okay.
Oh,
A lot
that's
of
not a good
items
number.
this-
That is total 6.
Alrighty.
How much HP you got, buddy?
We'll see.
You're going to get some temp HP from all the kids you killed.
All the kids you killed.
That will save you.
29 damage.
All right.
Oh, wow. You had more HP than I thought.
I have 21 left.
Gobblegut, you have eliminated 15 children.
Nice.
That is
What kind of temp HP does that get you?
It's 13 HP per kill.
Oh, wait.
Fucking Christ!
Is it a kill or a...
It's gonna count the same. It's
Okay.
effectively the same thing.
Wait,
Oh my god.
what did I
dude.
say? Did I say 32?
Said 29.
15 times.
That's now 36.
How many? Hold on. Let's do a calculator. How many kids?
13 times 15?
15 children?
13 times 50.
You just killed 15
195.
children with a big fireball in
Oh my god.
195.
God damn. Ooh. Immortal.
I need to start killing kids really fast.
If he had gotten knocked out before that, he'd be fucked, but
I say we run up the escalator.
I just go.
you're absorbing the souls of these knocked out kids.
I'm turning fucking Super Saiyan.
Pretty much.
Wait.
What?
Do they have 0 HP? Like, are they dead?
Yeah.
They're dead.
Yeah.
But it's like Pokemon.
Not all of them had this low of HP. He hit a lot more than this, but the ones that had that low of HP are out.
So he killed them.
He didn't kill them. It's IKEA, it's non-lethal. So he set them on fire non-lethally.
Were they hostile?
It's like Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's the Hunger Games. Everyone's
Hunger
hostile
Games.
except for him and
Okay.
Yeah. Is
Okay.
there a kid within 120 feet of me?
Yeah, a lot of them, yes.
Can I shoot a firebolt at a kid real quick?
So,
Or whose
hold on.
turn is it?
Real
Yeah.
quick, with Mortabella's punch and Gobblegut's fireball, Godfrey's now at 9 HP.
How are you gonna
I
feel
didn't
that?
punch him.
You punched him, 4 damage. Before.
You did do that. Yeah. Yeah, you did. You did.
Yes, I did do that.
Yeah, you did do that. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Okay, what's happening now?
Whose turn is it now?
We're not doing turns at
Okay.
this point.
Is
We're,
Glup Shitto within sight? Is he within 120 feet? Can I see him?
yeah, Glup Shitto is hurt on the ground.
Oh, fuck Glub.
Wait, so we're not doing turns? We just have to yell
Kind
out.
of whatever.
For right now, in the initial
Does
scramble.
an 18 hit Glub down a downed Glup?
Yes.
I look at him. Does he see me? Can he see me?
He's looking around scrambled and disoriented and scared.
I go, Glub! As I shoot a firebolt at him
He looks over at you.
for 13 damage.
13 damage. He's almost dead. He's not fully dead.
Ah, damn it.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethally
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
dead.
We,
Well, anyway, that's the end of my turn. We should probably
Okay.
get out of here.
and by we I mean Locke and I, and possibly Jesquire,
Yeah, probably.
hop
did
on
you
the
take your damage?
escalator,
Yeah, so you guys are running.
and I would
your
like to
damage.
cast Shatter.
Can I use an acid splash cantrip to create a pool of acid on the escalator behind us?
Yes, I'm gonna need some dex rolls to see how quickly you make it to the escalator in comparison to the other kids. Actually, no, it's gonna be determined on who passed, who failed. So, 15 kids ahead of you have passed. Mm-hmm. The others will be affected by this, the acid pool for sure. I'll say 10 are affected by your thing.
Can I
Shatter.
get Gobblegut and Sammy?
No, they're on the other side of the room unless you have a distance to cast it there.
What's the distance?
What's your spellcasting
60
distance?
feet.
Do you want me to go
60
ahead?
feet, you cannot hit them from 60 feet. They're over here. You would be over here.
Okay. Okay, so I would like to hit those 15 kids in front of me.
Okay, so they're at the base of the escalator.
Could I have them all do a Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Do I need to roll damage for that acid splash?
In a second. What's the
14.
14? Pass on group 1. Pass on group 2. Fail on group 3.
Okay, so just one second. All right, so I'm gonna do group 3 first, and then I'll do the 2 that passed.
Okay.
28 on group 3 damage.
Yep.
I'm gonna do group 1 and 2. It's the same because they take half. So I'm just gonna roll 5, and we'll take half.
It would just be half of what you just rolled, right?
Yeah.
Would it?
Yeah.
Okay, so they take half.
All right. Shelby, you're...
Did anyone die?
No.
Fuck.
They're beefy. You're level 8. Like, they're
I'm level
substantial.
9.
You're level 9. Everyone else is level 8.
Yeah.
What were you going to do? The acid pool?
Yeah, just anybody who walks through it takes damage.
Okay.
So should I roll a preemptive in case somebody walks through it?
Yes. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm assuming you're casting at the base of the escalator.
Just right behind us.
Okay. So it's going to be...
Would it?
And if anybody's there, they'll take damage.
No one is there right now because of the shatter that Mortabella cast. You're at the top of the escalator. Everyone else is at the bottom.
Okay.
How long does that last? You're basically locking off the second floor because these kids are already fucked up. They're going to see the acid pool. They're not going to go near it, I think.
It doesn't have a... It's like just a pool that stays there because it's an instantaneous effect. It's not a concentration or anything.
Okay. It doesn't have like a time limit?
It's just a pool that stays there.
Sorry to the IKEA people who have to clean that up.
They're used to it. They do it every year.
Yeah.
Acid.
It's essentially just like if I had just dumped a bottle of acid there.
Yeah. Okay. So you've dumped a bottle of acid on the up escalator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I just roll to see how much it will do if anybody
Yes.
goes through it? 16?
So, what's happening right now is Godfrey is burnt. You guys are gone. You have left Up the escalator. I'll just put you here. You guys are back at the start, and a bunch of kids are either knocked out and crying, or just fully knocked out, or fighting amongst each other. Nobody is going up the stairs yet because there's an acid pool and a big shatter just got cast there. What is the fucking Shadow Blade Killer guys?
What's that yellow thing up to our north?
Not important. This is an old map. That's the garage where you found the swans.
What's over here?
We could go right there in that corner, yeah. Just kind of post up.
You gonna camp out?
Well, what is here?
Nothing right now. It's just shelving.
Are there any other stairs?
There would be past the checkout, but there are like IKEA guards posted up at checkout to get you to not go there.
Oh.
So they're really bottlenecking it.
So they want us to go through the
Yes.
acid pool.
Wait,
Guess you gotta climb the down escalator,
I have,
guys.
I have dispel magic. Could that get
Ooh.
rid of the
It
thing?
would.
The acid?
Okay.
I think so, right? Because
Yeah.
it's a spell.
I guess so. It's a spell effect.
So we can do that.
Sure,
What do
use a
you?
spell slot to get rid of my cantrip. That's fine.
Well, it's it's in an annoying place. Or we can harvest these kids that are.
Or you could run up the down escalator. Like
Or we
you
can
said.
run up the down.
You just maybe have to use like 2 dash actions to get all the way up.
Can I stand at the top of the up escalator?
You're gonna fucking spawn camp? Yeah, sure. Sure, man.
This is bad form, Faith.
Okay, fine. I stand a little bit back.
It's the same thing. Like, fine, yeah, sure.
I just want to wait for them to come up. I know it's spawn camping. What the fuck ever. I just want to Eldritch Blast
Life or
them.
death,
Okay.
dude.
The team that has made it upstairs, you are the first to get upstairs.
Yeah. Actually, are there any couches, large materials?
Where do we
No.
come out at?
So you start out at the food court right here.
Okay, are there any large items at all?
There are tables, there are chairs,
Okay.
there are meatball pans that are currently empty.
Can we...
Food court stuff, you know.
I turn to Locke and I say, so, like, do you want to use the chairs to block it or the tables, or do you want to just run? Like, what feels good?
If they want to come up the down escalator, we could put the tables in so that the legs were being pulled by the down escalator and pulling it against,
I like
creating a
that.
barricade.
I like that. We do that.
We want to put it so that the legs are positioned
Yeah.
in like a wedge underneath the first stair of the escalator.
Okay.
So that it
Yeah.
like blocks the down escalator too.
Yeah. But also, I'm noticing, are we close to the living room section?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I would also like to try to bring a couch over to reinforce that table. It can give you some kind of check if that's
That
needed.
might take us a minute.
Yeah,
To dry
people are
your
going to be
couch.
getting up the escalator, I think, by the time you do that.
Okay, never mind then.
It's up to you. So basically, the way I'm working this out is the up escalator is here, the one leading into the kitchen. The down escalator is here, leading from the entrance. You guys are in the entrance of the living room area. You can cut into the dining area.
So I think we run into the dining area to do the table idea.
So you're going to grab tables in the dining area.
Yes.
And try to block the escalator.
So you guys are working on tables. Meanwhile, we're cutting back to the warehouse. Sammy, Gobblegut, what are you guys doing?
Can I go finish off Glup real quick? Would anybody have a...
Yeah, all the kids are scrambling away from him. He's on the ground with 2 HP.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go up to Glut
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like... I'm gonna kick him with my foot real quick so he
He's-
looks at me.
Yeah, he's holding. What's Glup holding? An entire frame of a Poang chair.
I'm gonna extend my hand and be like, friend? What does Glup do?
He reaches his hand back up. He's believing you for this one moment.
Does he touch my hand?
He reaches for it.
Well, does he touch it?
Yeah, he grabs it.
Okay, well, when he touches it, I cast Shock and Grasp.
I thought you were gonna do
Oh shit, 26. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna hit Glup.
God, why do you
Gonna
hate this
hit
kid so
Glup
much?
Shitto.
I just, I
The
needed
kid on the ground with 2 HP.
for 3d8.
Yeah.
That's an automatic. That's gonna kill.
Yeah, for 15 damage.
Yeah, Glup Shitto's dead. He's not dead, but he's dead.
Pokemon dead.
What's he holding again?
He's holding a wooden Poang chair frame.
I don't want
chair
that
frame.
shit. I don't want that shit.
Okay.
Anyway, I look back at my group. I'm like, okay, I did my arc.
All right, so Sammy is now up here. Godfrey is still shaking off the burns. Gobblegut, are you still back here just going Super Saiyan?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk towards them though.
Godfrey,
Like,
are y'all good?
I'm plenty hurt, not even going to lie.
Can you shoot,
Gobblegut,
though?
you kind of fucked me up like plenty
Well,
bad.
we told you not to run, but you did anyway because you're a child.
I just saw the Vulcan, and I just really wanted the Vulcan. You
Well,
see
was
how
it worth
fucking
it?
sweet
'Cause you
this
have-
thing is?
Yeah, but you have 9 HP.
Yeah, but I can shoot 5 shots per turn. You can't do that.
I
so,
can't do
pussy?
that. So okay. Well, because I'm a cat, really?
Yeah.
That's racist.
Okay. Well. What's the plan, guys? Are you gonna like heal me for my birthday, or
I don't know that I can't really do
We
that.
have healing potions, don't we?
I don't.
I also don't have any potions. So
He's kind of fucked.
we'll just have to protect him and not use AoE spells.
Yeah.
Are there any kids still up here?
Yeah, there are. How many fucking groups? So the voice comes over the loudspeaker. He says
15 kids out, knocked out, or otherwise.
Is it 15 still? Or I thought
15 got knocked out. Yeah.
By my
fully.
fireball?
Sorry. Well, he goes by 5 increments of 5, so
okay.
16 right now.
Okay.
15 by the fireball, and then 16 including Glup Shitto.
So there's still like 30 people up?
Yeah.
should we just start like sweeping kids down here?
I mean, I have another fireball.
Yeah, I mean, are they?
I only have 2 spell slots total, though. The rest are cantrips.
Well, I mean, we can just start blasting them, you know.
Yeah, we can just Eldritch blast them.
Yeah, you want to blast a kid?
Yeah.
Find a kid to blast.
All right, I
So-
find the 2 nearest kids, and I Eldritch blast them both.
And all the kids that are left are down here.
For now, many of them are trying to make their way up.
And don't dispel the acid yet.
Yeah, let them
Let them run through it.
We'll herd them to the acid.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's fucked up.
You gotta play dirty to win dirty. That's what they say.
Oh my god. I didn't think it was gonna be like this, and then you were just like, "Yeah, let's do the whole cornucopia thing."
Let's funnel them like a slaughterhouse.
You said I didn't think it was gonna be like this, and you went with a fucking nuclear bomb out the gate.
Well, as soon as you said there's a thing in the middle, I was like, "Dude, I'm fucking blowing them up."
Yeah. And now I've
Blowing
created
them.
an actual fucking gobblegut boss with the temp HP.
Yeah.
I don't know what I've done. I should have counted it as individual groups is like 1 kill, but here we are. These are the groups of children you're working with. It's 5 each. Some of them more hurt than others. Mm-hmm. How do you want to approach this?
I'm just gonna, since I only have the 1 spell slot left, I'm gonna try to
math
save
doesn't
that.
add up, but
Huh?
one of them should be a group of 3.
Yeah, well.
Group of 3? Would
Oh,
it be
yeah,
4?
Because that would be 30. There's 6 of us.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Well, and you said that 16 are gone.
Yeah. So this is a group of 3 in varying levels of hurt.
I'm just gonna blast the nearest group of kids. So it's 2 separate blasts on 2 separate kids. All right, so that was a 19,
That's gonna hit for sure.
and that one is a 8 plus 6, 14.
Both hits.
Okay, so that is 2d10 plus 5 per hit. So 10 plus 5 is 15 damage on one of them.
15 damage on one of them.
Yep.
So you're hitting the closest group.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is 8 plus 5, 13 damage on the other.
Did Chance's kids get got already?
Chance's kids got hit. He hit 2 of them in the group of 5. And now they're going to counterattack.
Oh, can I attack or do they need to counter attack first? You let me know.
So now we're going to start initiative.
Okay. Okay.
Proper.
Okay.
And Chance has burned his action.
Okay.
So you are now fighting this group of children.
Oh, nuts. I got a real bad initiative.
I got a 14.
I got a 1.
This is going to be a while, so we're going to cut back to
Okay.
the other gang. What are you guys doing on the other floor while they're skirmishing with one group of children?
I think
Have any children gotten upstairs?
One group is at the base of the escalator.
Well, we've put that table there, correct?
At the base of the escalator or the
At
top?
the base of the escalator, they're about to approach.
So we've put the table at the top,
You've
correct?
put the table at the top.
As they approach, we could do something.
I can Eldritch Blast them. How many are there?
5.
Okay, I can Eldritch Blast 2 of them.
Okay, I can do a something on a group of them.
Okay. Do you want to go first or shall
Jesquire, what can you do?
Do I have spells?
You should have a couple.
You
of
have a bow, at the very least.
Yeah, you have that bow.
You have the
You
stinky
might
bow.
have some spells that have area of effect.
This is the group of 3, by the way.
Okay, can I go first and
This
just
is the group of 3, yeah?
This is the group of 3, correct.
Can I just Eldritch Blast 2 of them really quickly?
1 second. I need initiative rolls.
Oh, we're initiativing?
Yeah, you're about to fight him.
18.
15?
Okay.
It was 21.
Goddamn. Okay. Then, what was the first action? What were you gonna do?
I was gonna Eldritch Blast, but we can just do it in the order since we.
Well, you can do yours, and then that would burn your action. But
Okay,
It's up to you.
that's fine. I'll just do that.
Because that would kick off the initiative.
I've already rolled my Gambler's Glove, and it said no, so I don't have to
Okay.
use it. So I got an 11 for the first one. Does that hit?
No. No, you have high ground. It does.
Okay.
Assuming you hit your second one, so you get advantage on all these.
25.
On your second attempt to hit the first kid.
Yeah, it was a nat 20.
That hits. Yep. So double damage
Okay, cool.
on kid 1.
On kid 1, that was
Yeah,
kid
you
2.
have advantage.
Oh,
You-
I have
advantage.
advantage. Okay. That's a 21, not nat. On
Hit
the second.
on kid 2.
And then you have advantage on that as well.
Yes, you could re-roll if you want.
We'll take that. That 21. Okay, so that is
Double damage dice on the first one.
19.
19 damage.
No, I'm not done.
It doesn't matter. Kid 1's dead.
Cool.
This was a group that got hit by Gobblegut's big fucking blast.
No,
Look, guys,
two.
I've softened everyone up.
2, 12.
Almost dead. Very close
Oh, wait,
to it.
wait. 14.
So close to dead. Then that is your action. Burns Jesquire's next. We have Kid 2 almost dead, and Kid 3 with full HP from what they started with, which is not very much to begin with.
Let's go with kid 3.
All right.
If I'm gonna hit them. We're gonna go. It's an extra +2, right?
Yes, and they are next to Kid 2, so if that's a hit, you can hit him with the fucking stink bomb dart that's going to do passive damage.
11.
11 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to miss both of them. You get advantage, though. High ground.
Oh, 15.
15 is going to hit
Oh, hell yeah.
both of them. Kid 2 automatically with your 1d6 passive damage, a dead. Kid 3, what kind of damage do you get on that guy?
10.
10 damage?
Yep.
Okay, Kid 3 is very nearly dead. Mortabella, your action was burned. Do you have a bonus action or anything you can do?
I will just hang out.
All right, you are just hanging out. Locke, it's your turn. There's one more kid. 2 of their friends have fallen at their feet, and they're at the base of the escalator. It's a
Okay.
fucking slaughterhouse in here.
I'm gonna do a first level guiding bolt
Okay.
on this child
Okay. With advantage.
Guided to heaven.
with advantage. That's not even a D20. That was a D12. 17.
17 hits.
First level.
Oh
Can you
my
believe
god. How many die is that?
it? 6.
6? Okay, I mean, you
wait.
kill it automatically.
What do you mean I kill it
5
automatically?
HP is what you're dealing with.
12.
I see a 5.
17?
17, you send this child to heaven temporarily.
Heaven is for real.
And then I say a small prayer for them.
Yeah, and then they wake back up and they're fine and they're good.
No,
they're gonna
not
walk out.
not a healing prayer, but
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh,
Asticia
okay.
brings them back from back into the mortal
Kid
coil.
heaven. Yeah.
at least
and-
I think so.
Yeah,
I think I did that.
you have successfully fought off the first wave of invaders.
HP.
Yes, I did.
So that's gonna be. This
and it
group of
totally healed me
children
from Gobblegut shit.
dead.
Get fucked, get wrecked.
And it's about to be a 2-on-1 because Godfrey's not gonna last.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Good point. Which kid goes first?
Kid 2 goes first. So you guys are about 25 feet away from this group of children. They have decided they're seeing red. They're about to fucking kill you. And the rest of these kids are...
No.
Just this one group. So Kid 2 is going to do something. Kid 2 is going to... Oh my god, why did I pick these fucking stats? Holy shit, dude. Kid 2 has 3 attacks. So they're going to do 3 Nerf gun shots at you. At everybody equally.
Oh, so just one each?
Yeah, one each. So to hit first in the lineup, Sammy, that is going to be I assume a 26 is going to hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And Gobblegut, I assume a 22 is going to hit.
Yeah.
Godfrey, an 8 is not going to hit.
Damn.
How convenient. That is a crit. Fail. So...
Does that mean he shoots himself?
John doesn't
They have a
do
plus
that.
7?
Oh,
Jesus
damn.
Christ.
Yeah. I mean, that's the attack bonus for the light crossbow, a.k.a. Nerf Maverick.
I'm going to take that kid's Nerf Maverick when I kill him.
So that's going to do, on Sammy, 6 piercing damage. And on Gobblegut, that's going to do 7 damage. That's going to miss on Godfrey. Then Kid 5 is going to go for the same maneuver. 13. Does that hit Sammy?
Yes, but Sammy's going to cast Shield as a reaction.
Okay.
Which means my AC is bumped up to 15.
Okay.
Until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
So that doesn't.
Okay. Then Gobblegut, that is going to be a 24 to hit. Godfrey, oh my god, that's 20.
That's double hit. Godfrey's done.
Yeah, Godfrey's fucking
Oh,
dead.
poor kid.
Yeah, happy birthday, Godfrey.
I'm so
He tried his best.
He did. I mean, he didn't really do anything.
His teammate killed him.
Yeah, he got fucking TK'd
No, this
on
guy
his
killed him.
birthday.
Friendly fired. Literally.
So
We told him not to go.
that's going to be a 6 damage on Gobblegut.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's going to be 12 damage on Godfrey. That's an instant kill on Godfrey. Godfrey is officially dead.
Is he going to do the platoon
his birthday? No, he's dead. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, he does.
He's going to do Willem Dafoe from the platoon?
Yep, fully. So he gets on his knees, he puts his arms out, and he just gets laid out by fucking Nerf bullets. The second turn, where he's actually had any ability to do anything, he's dead. Drops his Nerf Vulcan on the ground before he even gets to use it. Godfrey's dead on his birthday.
At least he had fun.
It was Godfrey's turn. So next is Gobblegut. Your action is burned. Do you have anything else you can do?
Can I pull a Nerf dart from somewhere? And
there's plenty lying around Godfrey. Yeah.
Throw it?
Yeah. Can I use Magic Stone and throw it?
Is that a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throwing is an action.
Throwing is an action? Then no.
To make it into the magic stone, that's a bonus action, but you have to use your next action.
Oh,
Yeah,
but
you
never
can
mind.
gather his darts.
Nah.
And create magic stone with them for
Nah.
later.
Nah.
All right. You're not
I'll
going to
just-
move or anything?
Because if I use the throw action, then I can't do anything else, and that does significantly less damage than
Yeah.
everything else I have.
Okay.
That's kind of the failure of that.
The next 3 kids who are in the attack order are going to run at you. They have a move speed of 30 feet. So they're going to fully run up to you.
That's crazy.
Listen, man, I had to balance this shit. So they're going to...
They're children.
they have
they're like 14-year-olds.
3 attacks. And there are 3 of them. So, good night, Sammy, I guess is what I'm saying here.
We just have to fight Gobblegut.
Pretty much it seems like
can do
Gobblegut's like
that.
fucking Kratos at this point.
I can do that so easily.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's going to be a 23 to hit
Nice,
Sammy
nice.
with a scimitar. That's going to... that's a 20 to hit Gobblegut with a scimitar. Nat 20.
A scimitar.
Yeah, so they get 2 scimitar hits, 1 dagger hit.
It's probably like a ceiling fan blade they're using as a scimitar or something.
Yeah, I like that. Ceiling fan blade, for sure. Dagger is a tube of IKEA cookies. And that's a crit 1, which does track for those cookies. So it's going to be 7 damage on Sammy. And then it's going to be double damage dice on Gobblegut. That's going to be 9 damage on Gobblegut from Kid 3. Up next, Kid 4, going to do the exact same thing. You guys are about to get shadracked by 5 children. So that is going to be a 24 to hit Sammy.
Oh my god, kids.
That's going to be a 7 with the scimitar to hit Gobblegut. Gonna miss. Then that is going to be a 13 to hit Gobblegut with a dagger.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Sammy, you're going to take 4 slashing damage. Gobblegut's going to take 4 piercing damage from the dagger, a.k.a. Raspberry IKEA cookies. Then it's Kid 1's turn. Kid 1 is going to go for the same. That's going to be 13 to hit Sammy. That's going to miss, correct?
Yep.
Scimitar. Going to go for Scimitar on Gobblegut. 19 plus 5, 24. That is going to hit Gobblegut. Dagger on Sammy. That's a 19 to hit Sammy. So we got a Scimitar on Gobblegut. Dagger on Sammy. That is a 4 on Gobblegut. And a 5 on Sammy.
Nice.
Then that is the last child's turn. It's Sammy's turn now.
Sammy's going to use 4th level Scorching Ray, which is 5 Scorching Ray bolts.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
So 1 for each kid, I believe.
Yes. So you've got 3 of them, and then the other 3 are back here.
Yeah.
Or other 2, sorry.
So I'm going to use my portent roll
Okay.
of 16. Is it just one? Wait, before I do that, is it 1 to hit for all of them?
I think you roll separate, like Eldritch Blast, like 2 different beams.
Okay,
2
because
different
we seem to do it
hits, right?
differently every time.
I don't think so.
We do.
Like whenever you guys roll Eldritch Blast, do you do 1 roll?
Yeah,
for
I mean
all
it would
the
be
beams, or
it would
do you
be
do
one roll
per-
for each beam.
Right?
It
Yeah.
says, you
Yeah.
create 3 targets within range.
So it's gonna be 1 roll per beam. So you
Okay.
can redax that
3
portent roll if
targets?
you want.
What?
3 targets?
Well, it's 3 base level, but it like
Oh,
each level
each
over
ray
2 adds a ray, so 5
level.
total.
Okay.
So 24 for kid 1.
Yep.
10 for another kid.
10 is going to fail.
13 for next kid.
13 is going to fail.
10. Oh no, 9. That fails, I
9 is
assume.
going to fail. So you have 1 pass, 4 fails.
And then 26 for the last one.
Oh wait, I thought you.
It was 10, 13, 10, 9, 26.
Yeah.
Quick cake check correction. Sammy just lied right to my face there, and then he doubled down when I questioned it. He only had 5 beams in his Scorching Ray, but he did in fact roll 6, so he should only have the 1 pass. I just wanted to expose him and his many, many lies. Let's get back to it.
Oh, 7 damage for the first one. And then 9 damage on the second one. So that was kind of a nothing burger.
Good to know. Good to know.
You guys are about to get fucked up. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is not gonna end well for you guys.
I'm just so glad I bought the same scummer.
Oh shit. Did you save scum already?
Not yet.
Okay.
Don't you worry, child.
That's 3
Heaven's
uses
got a plan
permanent.
for you.
Permanent?
Yeah.
A song about
Three
But
uses
3
instead.
uses to go back.
Yes. 3 permanent uses. I get 2 saves per day. Like,
If we don't use it, it doesn't count.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's there as
Yeah.
a just in case.
Yeah.
Also, can you buy another one later?
No.
No?
That's it.
That's a one and done
Yep.
deal?
Yep.
Bruh.
I'm not giving you an item that powerful.
I'm
and being
sorry,
like,
but
you
I've
get infinite
literally,
supply.
I've literally watched you play video games, and I think that's ridiculous.
This is not a video game. This is not a fucking Bethesda
I'm ju-
game.
Okay, then why is it called a fucking save scummer?
The world has consequences here.
Bitch.
Within reason.
Do we have a moment during this big fight that I could just heal?
Yeah, so actually let's cut back because we're at the top of the turn order.
Because that was a lot there.
So yeah, it sure was, and we're about to go through the whole next round. Godfrey died on his birthday. So you guys are at the top. Another group of children has appeared at the bottom of the escalators.
Are we just using the established initiative for this?
No. because this would be a new group of kids if you're going to attack the kids, or you can do something else.
I would like to Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so you're gonna just like spawn camp these kids?
Yo.
All right, let me find out what fucking group of kids you're attacking. So this is a group of 5 children.
Did any of them take damage from the acid coming up?
Oh yeah.
None of them have gone up the escalator. These guys are at the base of the escalator again, because they all see the acid pool. And they've not tried to venture up yet because there are people spawn camping the top. So let me get some initiative rolls here.
Jespire, do you have healing spells?
I don't think.
Okay.
All right.
I have tiny hut.
Spawn campers, what kind of rolls can I get? Initiative rolls?
Yeah, we'll just wait him out.
Yeah.
Wait him out in the tiny hut.
Yeah.
We'll get a long rest. But he could also get a long rest outside, so it wouldn't really matter.
Tiny hut.
No, we're not going to do that.
Let me know when you're ready for my initiative
Yeah,
roll.
anytime.
16.
Okay. Lock and Jespire. What
Okay.
are we working with?
I'm going to heal Jespire, and I'm going to do a...
What's your initiative roll?
What?
Initiative roll?
Well, Jespire was... Are we rolling now?
Yeah.
Like right now we're rolling initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you can heal Jespire as your action.
That's a 2.
2.
Well, I have healing and bonus and
Okay.
I have bonus actions and actions for
Sounds
healing.
good.
And we're not really in a line of fire here, so
No. They'd be at disadvantage if they
I'd
tried to
rather
shoot
use
at you.
2 small spells as an action and a bonus action than 1 big spell as just an action and then try to do something else.
That's fair.
It was like, hold on, it's like a 6. Yeah, it was 6.
6. All right, first one is Kid 5. Kid 5 at the base of the stairs is going to do something. Yeah. Kid 5 can't do shit. Really?
Does he take any damage from the acid?
Well, they can make ranged attacks with the daggers, but they're also going to try to move with the acid. So I think the way I'm going to work this out is 2 of them are just going to fucking go full throttle through the acid. The rest are going to be smart and wait for the acid to pass on the stairs and go. So the first 2 kids are going to go 2 ranged attacks, full throttle, up the stairs. That is a crit miss. And that's going to be a +5 to hit. Let's do the first one from the left. Mortabella, sorry, 18 to hit with a dagger attack ranged.
Could I hit them back?
Can you do that with a regular attack? Not magic?
1 second. Wait, why
I think
would
you
it...
can, right? I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
You have to
I don't
use
play D&D.
a reaction. You have to have a spell that's a reaction. So.
I do.
I just didn't know if it had to be a spell she was reacting to.
No.
So they're going to blast you with only 4 piercing damage with a dagger throw. And then they're going to take Locke's poison or acid damage. What is that acid damage?
I
That's
didn't
gonna be,
remember. It was like 18 or something.
16
It was like
damage.
Dude, she's had like a tall boy twisted teeth.
No, it's like it's like to here still.
16 damage. That's going to be
You had to drink that.
fucking lot of damage for this guy. They're just going to like get on the escalator and just like hang out. And they make it... Well, no, they run up it. Because they got 30 feet of move speed. So there's a child up at the top. This is the one with very little HP left.
Is it my turn yet?
No.
Oh.
You get to react to them, though.
I'm not going to.
Okay. Then the next kid is going to also do the same dagger attack. So that's going to be a 13 to hit Locke. Is that going to hit?
Yes.
Okay. And then they're going to throw another dagger, and that is going to be a 7 to hit Jesquire. That's not going to hit.
What are their silly little things that we're calling daggers? What do they have?
They have...
Shattered plates.
They have whole plates. They're just fucking plates at you. That's going to be...
That's a 1.
1, correct. So that's 4 damage on Locke. And this kid is going to run on the stairs like an idiot, take 16 acid damage from Locke's acid pool. Then the kid 4 is going to be smart about these things and stay at the bottom of the stairs. Wait for the acid to pass so they don't take over half of their health, and throw 2 more daggers. Once again, 21 is going to hit Mortabella. 9 is not going to hit Locke. That's going to be 4 damage on Mortabella. Then Kid 4 is going to stay at the bottom of the stairs because they missed lock. And up next is going to be Mortabella. Cool. So there are now 3 kids at the bottom of the escalator, 2 kids at the top.
Didn't you use your action?
Yes, you did.
Doing what?
Starting the action with the Eldritch Blast.
Of who?
I don't remember, but you started the whole fight.
Yeah.
Who did I Eldritch Blast?
The kids.
Don't remember.
The kids that were at the bottom of the escalator.
Quick cake check correction part 2. Bit of a sloppy episode on this one. I guess Mortabella did not start the fight with an Eldritch Blast. I kind of just got the initiative rolls and then proceeded on like combat had already started. She should have had a full turn, used an action. That one's my bad. I'm exposing myself for my many lies. Back to it.
Do you have any sort of bonus action you want to do?
Can I retroactively do a reaction?
You could to the last one.
I'm fine.
Okay. Then we're going to go to 2 more kids.
How many are there?
5. So that's going to be a 19 to hit lock.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 9 to hit Jesquire, so that's only a hit on lock.
Is the kid that hit me one of the hurt ones?
No. They're at the base of the stairs. They're waiting for the acid to pass.
Okay.
That is going to be only a 5 damage. And that's their full turn. Next one.
Okay, can I do a reaction real quick?
Yeah.
Can they make a dex save?
11.
That's gonna fail no matter what.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my Channel Divinity, which makes it max damage, and that's 5d8 maximum, so 40 damage.
They are dead.
Don't hit me.
Yep. They threw 1 dagger at you and grazed your arm, and now they have died for it. Kind of died. Died adjacent. So, Kid 2 on the floor is going to throw a dagger at Mortabella first. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be a 24 to hit. And another one at Jesquire. That is going to be a 19 to hit. 2 hits.
These are long ass rounds.
Yeah. 9 to hit Mortabella.
Yeah.
And a 5 on Jesquire. Then it will be your turn, Jesquire.
Okay. Who's using crossbow?
So we have got 2 kids up top, 2 kids down at the bottom. The kids up top are very hurt. The kids at the bottom are less hurt.
Kids at the bottom.
Okay. And if you do hit, you'll hit them with that stink bomb latent poison cloud.
That is 18 to hit.
That's going to hit.
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. And then you get the extra 1d6 of poison damage.
Oh, that's a 2.
2 extra poison damage on both of them. Okay, so it's really stinky around them. Now it's Locke's turn.
Okay, I'm going to do a 3rd level Cure Wounds on Jesquire. 21 from that, healing. And then I'm also going to do a 2nd level Healing Word on Jesquire as a bonus action. And that's going to be another 11 healing. Doing better now?
Oh yeah, 43.
Good. And that's all. That's my turn.
Okay, back to the boys.
So there's 20 kids downstairs.
Yep.
And what, 4 upstairs?
Yes.
So we should have heard announcements.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He forgot. So first up is going to be the 2 kids that stayed back. They're going to throw some daggers at you guys. Or one of them is. The other one is going to approach with the other 4. So that is going to be, first one is going to be 14 to hit Sammy.
I'm going to cast Shield as a reaction, so 15 to hit now.
All right, so then that misses. And then that is going to be a 22 to hit Gobblegut with a dagger, so minor damage. 6 damage on Gobblegut. Kid 5 gonna run up, and they get either 3 melee attacks or 2 ranged attacks. First melee on Gobblegut is going to be a 7 to hit. That's gonna miss. Second one on Sammy is going to be a 24. That is going to hit. Next one is going to be a 24 on Gobblegut, also going to hit. So that's going to be 5 damage on Sam and 7 damage on Gobblegut. Then it would have been Godfrey's turn. Gobblegut's next. Because Godfrey's dead. Don't know if I needed to remind you guys that Godfrey's dead on his birthday.
Yep.
Yep.
He was
Killed Godfrey on his birthday.
We didn't.
Whoa. Some
Got
other little
himself
kid killed him.
Yeah.
Well,
And we also,
I
one more time, we did tell him not to
We
go
did.
there.
We did.
I mean, one of them
Amen.
shot him with a gun. The other
Okay.
one, like, poked him with a toothpick. So,
Right.
like, you know.
If I were to shoot somebody 4 times and then someone comes up and like pokes them and they die from that, who really killed them?
Huh.
See, I didn't actually shoot
question.
anybody 4 times. I actually
Crazy.
shot a
Interesting.
fireball
question.
You
at the middle of the room when
You
we
just
told him
set him
not
on
to go
fire.
up there.
We
You
did
know,
tell him
let's
not
say
to.
that your mom is tied to a railroad track and there's a switch in front of you, and it would switch it to a
So that's
railroad
actually
track
not like
that
the situation
would
whatsoever.
that would kill
It would
like
be more
4 or
like if
5
we were
people.
the
that
It'd be
got
more like
out.
if you
And then you threw a
we
grenade
told
at
our
her.
child
Yeah.
not to
And
run
then
out
you
to the
throw
middle
a
of the
grenade
parking
and
lot,
everybody
and then the child
dies,
got fucking
actually.
hit by a
No,
car.
actually, it'd be like if you told a kid not to run out in the middle of the parking lot and then you threw a grenade in the middle of the
Right.
parking lot after
Right.
they did that.
And then they ran out of the
before
parking
they
lot
did
and
that,
kind of like-
touched them.
It would be
'Cause I
kind
did
of
it.
like if you told a kid to wash their hands and then they did, and then you shot them 4 times.
Yeah,
and
pretty
then
much.
you
No, see,
said,
because it was like
wash
that.
And then the
your
water
hands.
was a little
Except
too
we
hot
told
and
him-
he died
They
from
died.
it.
Except we told him not to go
Yeah.
out before
It
actually
would be
threw the
kind of like if
grenade.
you
Yeah,
fed a kid
so, like,
And then he
poison,
did it
Yeah.
anyway,
It'd be
but I was
like-
and
already
then
in
they
the process
die
of
because
throwing
they
the
eat a
grenade 'cause I
grape
already pulled the
lollipop.
pin.
Yeah, they
It's
choked
kind of-
on it.
Yeah, it's kind of like what killed them, the lollipop or all the
Yeah.
poison.
Really makes you think.
It's
I don't
like
know.
if-
I feel like if you tell someone not to run somewhere because clearly a fireball is going to happen, maybe they shouldn't
It's
go
like
over there.
if you
But
told-
if you cause the
But if it's his
fireball,
birthday and he still wants to run out into traffic, what are you going to do? You going to throw a
It-
grenade at the traffic? I don't know.
If you're
I am gonna guess fireball.
If you're at your kid's birthday party and you tell your kid not to run out in the parking lot and then they
Yeah.
do, so you throw a grenade in the middle of the parking lot
yeah,
and they gets caught on fire and then like
Yeah.
someone on a bike hits them. Did you
Yeah.
kill them?
No.
Yes.
Hey, what you gonna do, Gobblegut?
What are you going to do, Gobblegut?
yeah.